This now cult classic by famed director John Hughes was released in February of 1985 and eventually grossed 50 times its meager $1 million budget. One of the quintessential installments in the Brat Pack group of films, this coming-of-age comedy drama stars Emilio Estevez, Anthony Michael Hall, Judd Nelson, Molly Ringwald, and Ali Sheedy as 5 high school students forced to suffer through a detention together on a dreary Saturday afternoon, with Paul Gleason as their only supervisor. All of the young adults do a fantastic job with their realistic teenage dialogue, easily bringing their well-developed characters to life, each one individually amusing in their own right. The original script by Hughes, reportedly written in just 2 days, perfectly understands their dilemmas, and although each character is a bit of an exaggerated stereotype, they play off one another very well. What begins as fart jokes and playful antics eventually transforms into a much deeper narrative that explores the pains and issues real adolescents struggle with in their daily lives, especially when Estevez poignantly remarks, "We're all pretty bizarre. Some of us are just better at hiding it." As the mature voice of reason, Gleason is great as the animated disciplinarian, but he's hardly the real bad guy the film makes him out as, even if it mayn't seem that way to younger audiences. Personally, I only saw this film for the first time recently, as an adult, so I definitely went into it with a different perspective.
Obscene finger gestures from such a pristine girl.
I'm not that pristine.
Are you a virgin? I'll bet you $1 million that you are. Is it gonna be a white wedding?
Why don't you just shut up?
Have you ever kissed a boy on the mouth? Have you ever been felt up? Over the bra, under the blouse, shoes off, hoping to God your parents don't walk in.
Although refreshing and amusing throughout, the 97-minute film is awkwardly paced and sort of aimlessly bounces from one scene to the next. Outside of a handful of some deliberately artistic shots, the cinematography and editing here is very low-key and conventional, with action on screen unraveling like a theatrical play, confined mostly to a single room, and impressively shot entirely in sequence. With the exclusion of the awesomely iconic original song "Don't You Forget About Me" by Simple Minds that bookends the film, most of the R-rated picture is left in complete silence. Dutifully exploring themes of self-worth, friendship, and growing up, this movie may not be exciting or particularly dramatic, but there's an undeniable warmth and charm to it that makes it required viewing for all fans of 80s cinema. The Breakfast Club. Timeless characters propel introspective script. Now let's go to the YouTube comments to see what you had to say about this movie. A 9 and a 7 for The Breakfast Club. You praise the writing, characters, and realistic situations, scoring this in awesome. Unquestionably, this film would have had a more profound impact on me had I got around to watching it a decade ago, but as a mature adult there was still much I enjoyed here, and I thought it was cool.